Welcome everyone once again. So today I'll be sharing the part two of the video I talked about how my mom actually skipped death, how she would have died. So I made mention of a woman living close to our house, like just one house that is actually between our house and her house, which we don't know why she actually ate us. She don't really like us, though people there generally, people in that vicinity, in like, they don't really like us. I don't know why. They're kind of jealous of us because we do kind of hear about series of gossip about us here and there. Even my few videos when I talk about when my dad actually invested into poultry, that all the chicken got killed. We were hearing rumors that my dad actually got a pension. My dad actually, like, they were actually curious about what my dad is actually doing for a living, and because they know that okay, we are actually comfortable with it. Before my dad actually lost his job. So this woman did not actually like us at all. We did not know our offense. We don't know what to do. So, and after the first incident, which I talked in my first video, that she actually took some of our stuff and started using it, thinking my mom had died. So my mom always mind her business, like she just always talks to people. So they also feel that my mom is actually proud. And so I don't know actually, but I heard that all these kind of wicked people probably they need you to actually offend them first in order for them to attack you. They don't attack you without you kind of having an offense against them. So this woman have been trying a lot of stuff and my mom didn't react. So it actually happened on this day. Yeah, I think my dad hadn't lost his job then. Yeah, he hadn't lost his job then. So he came over because he did come over to visit us. So he came over to visit us, that's this particular, and there's a way the land was actually shaped. Our land is actually a V shape, which our land too is actually a V shape. You get? So it's not happened that the land of person in between us wasn't it's also a V shape, but our land and our land actually are actually close to each other. Okay, so this day the husband actually at the extreme end of the land, which actually he kind of dug it to some few parts of our land. If actually my dad wasn't around, my mom would have said anything, because my mom always tried her best to avoid trouble and disputes. So my dad was around when he was dogging the distance. My dad didn't interfere. So my dad just went to the back of the part of our land to just check, and he saw that they already our land. Then my dad now called our husband to he was even talking to him amicably in a very gentleman way, that why will he kind of dog security part of our land, stuff like that. That's when the man actually cleared up and started insulting my dad and started shouting. The fact that he is even guilty, he's not ready to accept the fact that he's guilty. So that was how to the wife also came out and was shouting. So the stuff, so when they were like kind of creating, mom didn't have a choice than to interfere. Get? So that was how they were also insulting my dad and my mom, and my dad actually had a very, very bad temper. So he got angry at them and was like, he's going to report them, blah, 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 because that woman even that woman, according to the woman, the land belongs to her. She's all this Omonile. I think her dad actually has a land over there, so she actually inherited that particular land. So that's why she do kind of misbehave, get around that place. So the whole thing, my dad not just left them, and the whole thing settled that day. The fight happened. So after everything got settled that day and everyone went to their houses, then it was even my mom that was even calming my dad down. So everybody go on with their daily activities. Not when my mom woke up with a kind of small boils on her face, not pimples, that some boils that are shiny, like I think they are like 2 or 3 on her face. So we're wondering that what's this, and so my dad actually thought they actually just normal pimples, and so my dad actually used needle to kind of burst it. And because my dad is actually also an auxiliary doctor, so he has some kind of antibiotics at home, which he actually put on it. Not until the second day, the stuff keep on growing each and every single day, to the extent so it actually paralyzed half of her face to her eyes, that my mom can only see with one eye. So when it was getting to that, my dad was already scared. My dad didn't know that this is not actually an ordinary stuff. So we don't have anywhere to go again, where we always rush to and go to, as usual, my family pastor's place. So that's where my mom actually went. So my dad then was still around, so like he even asked, like he was supposed to leave earlier than that, but he had to stay a bit longer than that. So that's how they went there. They were started praying for my dad, because since when he suspected that it's not something ordinary, he started trying to contact some, I don't even know, some people that gave advices. I could remember along maybe doing his search, they gave him this mustard seed, some gave him this they call it something. He also got this is it Omiokun or this ocean, I don't know, sha, because all in the bid of getting solution for my mom, because it already paralyzed half of her face and already got one of her eyes blind. So with everything and where she was, the church she was, even my dad even used to sneak some of those things too. So it was during that period that I talk about in my few previous videos how we were able to learn how to eat beans. It was during that period because my dad was the only one that with us at home, so that was how we were able to learn how to like eat beans. It was during that period. So my mom was there, that sickness, my mom was there for like kind of 9 months. Yes, because it now got to a stage that we now have to like go there, because my dad had to go back during holiday, then we have to like go there to meet my mom. So the sickness was very, long. Like even then when we did not see her, we already thought that, because we were still young then, we were always acting, and everybody was like, just ordinary this eyes, because my mom do feel pain. Yeah, she do feel a lot of pain, like both pepperish. She say that it's as if a kind of worm is walking inside of it, and different horrible stuff that used to like go on there. So cut it short, she eventually, with a lot of prayer for months and all, she was able to survive and came back home. But when she came back home, she wasn't really fully well, but the pain has reduced, and I don't know what they actually got for her, probably a prayer stuff, but not honestly or something that she was using to rub her face. Then along the line, her face, her eyes actually got opened. Her eyes already got blind, already got opened, and the stuff were already clearing bit by bit, but there was still, few scar. Then she only got better than when she actually came home. So when she came home, she haven't got better very well, but at least those stuff were, improving. So like a few weeks after that, we now traveled. We now during holiday, I said we went to meet my mom. So my dad now went back to London. So it was we and my mom that actually came back after we went to reason for holiday. So after we came back, we just noticed, because this woman, she has her firstborn is also a doctor. We noticed that they so have that on her face. We were wondering that what's going on, but we already know that exactly what she did that backfired on her. We already know that exactly what she did that backfired on her. So I started having that. When my mom came back, I started getting better. Our child own started getting worse. The daughter's face too started getting worse and worse day by day. Like it was along the line that my dad lost his job and came over, and we were actually there to meet my dad. Also saw the daughter, so that we were actually pitying the daughter, because the way her face was, that they have to like bandage that part of her face too, because of the thing that started getting spread. But at the same time, we're like, you tend to reap whatever you sow, so just actually let so since then she also, because when she see that that actually backfired on her, she also tried to distance herself from us by all means. And before then, I think I made mention of when my brother was attacked, like he fainted, which the second day. And this woman, the day my brother fainted, she was one of the people that came over, that started praying, started shouting, started running to like save my brother, that her son. Then the son and my brother are also of same age. That son died the second day. The son wasn't sick. Our son died the second day, not even maybe after a week, like the second day, like this. That I hearing shouts from her house that started calling my mom a witch. So it was a second attack on my mom that actually backfired on our daughter. So that was how we just ignore and also doing that stuff when my dad was around, when we faced different kind of hardship and all, till when my dad started very poor sick and he had to travel. And the funny thing is that, because I remember then after my dad died, we came back to there to like kind of take some of our stuff and to round up about living there. The daughter too, phase 2 was still very, very terrible. Like the daughter phase was still very, very terrible. We're like, so this girl, that was like after a year or something. So we're like, so this girl hasn't like recovered from, is it up to a year? Yeah, I think so, that this girl has actually recovered from what our mom did to my mom, but we just left her. So that particular scar, though my mom got better then, but that particular scar mom faced till even when she died. Yes, because scar doesn't leave easily, but the scar just looked like a burnt place on kind of shrinkle on that part of her face. So it was still on my mom's face, not until she actually died. So that was how she actually escaped death then too. And like I said, and I thank God that she didn't die before my dad, because I don't know how life would have been. Imagine my dad remarrying and we having a stepmom that might not even treat us well. Then my dad now died again, we now have to live with our stepmom. and how things would have been so helpful. So I just thank God for that. I really thank God for making my mom to survive that. So in my next video, I'll be talking about how my mom would have died 10 years ago. That was after my dad. My dad died 14 years ago. So I'll be sharing how my mom would have died 10 years ago. How she actually survived a severe stroke that befall on her. So thanks everyone for watching and for staying till this moment. I really appreciate a lot. If you are new here, kindly do it to subscribe, and also don't forget to like this video and also turn on the notification button so you get notified when I will be posting my next video. Thanks so much. Bye.